Travels all over. Very happy to have her here. Please let me welcome the very funny Evelyn Rogers, everybody. Evelyn Rogers. Let her hear it. You keep clapping all the way till she gets all the way to the stage. Keep clapping it up. Clapping it up.
Hello, everybody. A lot of times when a person who looks like me is on the stage, everybody's thinking it, you're all thinking it, but nobody wants to say it. So I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna say it. I'm black. Now you know. I'm also a lesbian. I know a lot of you women, you're looking at me like, no, she doesn't look it. What is she talking about? And I know some of you guys, you're like, oh man, I was gonna ask her for her number. It's okay. But I get it a lot. People confuse me for a guy. It happens. So one time I was at a bar and I met a girl. Good, right? That's the good part. So I was at a bar and I met a girl and I kept giving her drinks, guys. So then what ends up happening is she invites me over to her place. Okay. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I get naked and she just freezes. She looks at me and she says, where's the beef? And I'm like, oh, you thought, oh shoot. Let me tell you, I could go buy some beef in different sizes. I'm saying we can still do this. She wasn't having it, okay? But it's whatever. Her laws. The gay community does this to people, though. I'm gonna say it. As a gay person, I can say whatever I want. The gay community does this to people. They're like, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it could be a buyer, it could be a bear, rah, rah, right? That's why you got women who look like guys, and vice versa. And the straight community is like, look at here. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it better be a motherfucking duck. Right? You better be a motherfucking duck. So anyway, I went out one time, I went to an event, and this guy comes up to me. This is a first. I'm going to say this. This is a first. A guy comes up to me, and he's like, and I have a drink in my hand, mind you, ladies, and he's like, can I buy you a drink? And I'm like, I just start going through things in my mind. I'm like, can you buy me a drink? First of all, I get all feminist on him. I'm like, what does he think? I can't buy myself a drink? Who does he think he's talking to? I got money. But then I calm down. And then I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Because he ain't look like no Morris Chestnut, all right? He wasn't no Brad Pitt. He wasn't looking sexy. So I was like, ew, yo, he looked 60 years old. He looked like somebody let their uncle loose. He had on 70s baggy pants with a baggy shirt. He looked like Flavor Flav's cousin. And I was like, yo, what does that say about me that this guy is trying to get with me? Like, can't I do better? I mean, really. So then I'm like, all right. I start going through things in my mind. I'm like, what does he think is gonna happen? First of all, what happens? He buys me a drink. Does that mean I gotta go home and sleep with him? How does this work? I have no idea. So I'm like, you know what? I got one. I start calming down and I get all girly on him. I remember that I'm a woman. And I go, sure, of course you could buy me a drink. So, you know Flavor Flav? Hell yeah, free drink, right women? Free drink. Tell the truth, ladies, y'all be taking some drinks with some ugly people because it's a free drink. I was like, yo, can I meet Flavor Flav? Where we going? Sure. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I am glad that the holidays are over. I don't care what anybody say. I know Kevin was talking about it, but yeah, I'm glad the holidays are over. It's like Thanksgiving, Christmas, holiday parties, New Year's. When Christmas comes around, I don't know about y'all, but I'm like, yo, didn't I just see all of you people a couple of weeks ago? and everybody was so thankful and so grateful. Why do I have to come this time bringing gifts? Okay? And another thing I don't understand, why does Kris Kringle and Jesus Christ occupy the same day? Can someone please tell me this? Because I was saying to myself, I go to church every week, okay? Santa Claus is only around once a year, okay? So I was saying to myself, people say God is good. No, God is greedy. God is greedy because he is trying to take Christmas when Santa Claus should be around. And Thanksgiving doesn't make any sense either, because the only thing I'm grateful that Christopher Columbus discovered was the turkey. I don't know about you, but that's really all I care about. So I do a lot of thinking, and I've been doing a lot of thinking. And this is what I think. If we move Thanksgiving over a little and Christmas back, I only have to see my relatives once, okay? And we could call that day Thanks Chris, okay? Because we are grateful for the turkey, and we are grateful for Santa Claus, okay? And y'all could have ham that day too. I know people eat ham around Christmas, okay? So then, I know some of y'all are saying, well, what are we gonna do with November? What are we gonna do the month of November? Well, you know what we should do? That should be called Shop Month, okay? So it's not a Friday or a Monday. It could be the whole Shop Month. Because seriously, you're not having dinner with your family because they're camping out on a 3-day line for some Black Friday shopping. Now, between me and you, Black Friday was named, that day, that's just named wrong. I'm not just saying that because I'm black, that's just named wrong. Because I'm black, I'm letting y'all know, I don't know one black person who has ever said to me, let's go camping. Matter of fact, I don't know one black person who owns a tent, so we are not out there. Okay, get it through your thick skulls, we are not out there. What they really need to call that day is what it really is. And what we need to call that line that we see, we need to call it what it really is. It's called the unemployment line. It's called the unemployment line because there is no way, if you have a job, okay, and you make like $150 a day for 7 hours of work, that you're gonna be on a 24-hour period waiting on the line for 3 to 5 days for a 32-inch $100 TV. If you have a job, the only line you are waiting on is online where they mail it to your house. That's the benefit of working. You're gonna mail it to my house. And second of all, here's another thing why it shouldn't be called Black Friday if that's not enough. Black people, I'm not waiting on no line. I'm not waiting on no line unless you are giving away a house. You got to be giving away a casa. Then it makes sense. I'm like, girl, you know I had to get out of my apartment because they are giving away houses. Okay? They are giving away houses. And another thing that I'm gonna do is I wanna make sure I get a house. So I'm gonna go get Sharkeisha and we're gonna wait online. Thank you very much, thank you very much.
Give it up for Evelyn Rogers! And you can find more of her on evelynrogers.com.